All right, Glenn's up. He says, since today's Hangout reminder email spoke of quality content, what's you guys take on the rapid article generators like Article Forge, Articulo? I've not heard of that one. Content Professor, Article Builder, etc. I can't stand article writing outsourcing. I feel like I have to write an in-depth article telling the writer what I want written to get anything usable back. Glenn, I totally understand. That's what Content Kingpin is all about. It launches next Tuesday, so in 6 days. It's specifically how all of my virtual assistants, how I run my content marketing business. Those article creators are okay for link building, but never tier 1 link building, guys. They should only be for tier 2 link building or beyond. Those automatic article generators, because the quality of those articles is pretty poor. Go ahead, Hernan.
No, I mean, and even if they are readable, for example, Article Builder, they are super overused, so they will not pass Copyscape in a million years, Yep. So Article Forge, Article Foundry, SE Content Machine, I've tested them all, and as Bradley was saying, there's little to, I would say nothing beats content curation in the way that it's presented on Content Kingpin. Plus, it's going to be dirt cheap on the launch, Yeah. So I mean, it's an investment on your business, and you can get a completely untrained VA on one end. If that's your problem, Glenn, you can train a VA using Content Kingpin alone,
Yep.
So you can plug a VA that's completely untrained on one end, and you will get a curator on the other end, because that's the main idea of the program. So that will pretty much solve your entire content needs, forever.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and I talk about this at length inside Content Kingpin, guys. I'll give you a little preview of it right now. What I did was I taught virtual assistants. I learned how to curate on my own first, but then I obviously I was unable to scale past a certain point, so I had to start teaching virtual assistants to do it. So I've got 2 types of curators, and curating is so much better than buying shitty content from an article farm. From a content farm, guys, because those first of all, those writers aren't content subject matter experts. Trust me, they're not. And what all they do is go scrape articles from the web and then spin them and then go through and sometimes if you get a good content farm writer, which is rare, but if you do get a good content farm writer, they'll put it through a spinning software and then they'll go through and edit the spin text to make it more readable. But even that, you're lucky if you find that. So those articles are all trash. They're garbage. They're worthless, in my opinion. You're so much better having or curating content where you go find high authority subject matter experts on the topic in which you need to write about, and gather some content, collect some content, organize it in a logical way, and then republish parts of it, snippets of it, to reinforce your overall idea for your blog post. Your whatever idea you're trying to convey, you use other people's content to basically reinforce what it is that you're trying to say, and you just inject your own commentary or your own opinion in between the curated pieces of content. And I've got curators that do curating for PBNs. They're Philippines VAs, so I basically pay them about $4.50 per hour to curate, but they can curate 3 posts per hour. So that comes out to be about $1.50 per curated post. It's much higher quality than or content farm articles, number 1. Number 2, I get it for cheaper. And number 3, the articles are, the curated posts are quality content from authority sources that know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to that subject, right? Then I have money site curators. I've got one in England, one in Africa, and one in America. So I've got 3 money site curators that publish posts for my client blogs and things, my client sites and things like that, because they're native English speakers. And I pay them, my UK writer, I pay her $30 per hour, but she'll publish 2 posts in an hour. So that's I pay $15 per curated post, so that's not a problem. Then I've got a curator in Africa, Esther. She's fantastic, and I pay her between $8 to $12 per curated post, but I charge the client anywhere between $20 to $35 per post. It just depends on the client. So, I mean, there's a lot of money that can be made from content marketing, and that's what the whole entire course of Content Kingpin's about. And that'll answer all your questions, Glenn. It's launching next Tuesday for $47. You'd be crazy if you didn't pick it up.